Good morning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. Now I would like to present Principal of Mosaic Digital Academy and St. Lucie Virtual, Mrs. Jean Zimba.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Jean Zimba, the proud principal of St. Lucie Virtual and Mosaic Digital Academy. On behalf of the staff and faculty, it is my distinct honor to welcome everyone to the class of 2024 commencement ceremony. Before we get started, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce distinguished guests here with us today. Board members, Mrs. Debbie Hawley, Dr. Donna Mills, Ms. Jennifer Richardson, Dr. John Prince, Superintendent of St. Lucie Public Schools, Dr. Helen Wild, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Kevin Perry, Assistant to the Superintendent, Mrs. Irene Schmall, Mosaic Digital Academy and St. Lucie Virtual School Counselor and Senior Sponsor, and Miss April Mincy, School Counselor. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium our Superintendent, Dr. John R. Prince.
Good morning. I'm always excited to attend commencement. When I was a high school principal, commencement was always my favorite event. It really is the crown jewel of everything we do as a system. And I can't congratulate our graduates enough with St. Lucie Virtual and Mosaic students. And I can tell you, I can hand it to you. I was not very good at online learning. I had to take a couple of classes just to recertify, like to get my teaching certificate. And my God, that was a grind. And it's amazing, and I think sometimes we don't recognize how much discipline it takes to go in and do those things and complete those assignments and interact with your instructors. And I know some of the hardest instructors that you have are your virtual instructors. It's crazy how challenging it can be. So I just want to congratulate you on your perseverance. And parents and siblings and grandparents, cousins, all the folks that have supported you along the way, today is your day. But I can tell you, as much as it's your day, it's their day too. I have 4 children, and one of my children is still in one of our public schools here in St. Lucie County. And one of the most emotional is I've had 3 very emotional days. I'm going to say, you know what, I've had 7. The birth of all of my children was probably the most emotional day I've ever had, right, parents? But when they graduate, every time one of my kids graduated, I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. And there's something about this transition that they go through life, and I know when they're teenagers, and all of my kids, when they turned 12 or 13, they just changed on me. They just changed. I remember when one of my daughters was 8 years old, and the highlight of her day was me coming to her school and having lunch with her. I can imagine if mom or dad showed up at your school now, that would be very, very different interaction between you two, all right? Because what happens is you go from children to young men and women. And not just that, as you're making another transition, and this is one of the reasons I cried like a baby, is because I knew that my children were, in many cases, leaving the nest and leaving my protective arms. You know, if anything bad happened, I was always there to catch them. If something occurred, I was local and I could help them out. But some of you, not all, but some of you are going to go off to your next adventure. And I would encourage you to do a couple of things. One is you persevere to get to this point. Because when you're going virtually, it's one of the hardest things, and one of the hardest things you've done, and to accomplish that is really commendable. But I will say this, the next step of your life is not going to be easy. And I would encourage you to show the same perseverance that you showed in this experience that you've just had, is carry that on in your life. The last thing I'm going to say is I always tell my own children this: don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Because as much sometimes as you feel alone, you are not alone. All these people here are here because they love you. And you have friends that care about you and friends that love you. And you're never, ever, ever alone. So sometimes when you need a little boost, you need a little help, call somebody. I can tell you the one person that wants you to call them, Mom, right? Every time I've ever had a problem, I call my mom. All right, and you know what? She always was telling me what I should do, and I usually never listened, but just hearing her voice sometimes helped me. So students, I want to wish you a great future and congratulations. The last thing I'm going to add about graduation is about the transformation of St. Lucie County Public Schools. You know, 10 years from now, you know, our graduation rate as a whole was 67%. 67%, that was our graduation rate. So to give you an idea of how far we've come as a district, there are 67 counties in the state of Florida. 67. St. Lucie County is one of only 3 counties, 3, that has had 7 consecutive years of graduation rates exceeding 90%. That's unbelievable. And because of you young men and women crossing the stage today, because you're our last graduation, we are going to be 8 consecutive years of a 90+ graduation rate. And I would challenge you parents, whenever people say this false narrative that we just give diplomas away, the state of Florida is the hardest state in the union to graduate students. The students have to pass a reading test. They have to pass an algebra exam. Raise your hand if you could cold take that right now and pass it. Well, see, you people are really confident. I'd like 3 hands go up, okay? That's 3 out of about 150. But all of them had to pass it. You have to have 24 credits and a 2.0 GPA. It is not easy. It is not easy. And we do not give diplomas away in St. Lucie County. They earn every single one of them. So congratulations, students. I'm proud of you, and I hope, you know, make a difference in the world. Go out, be who you are, because all of you are exceptional. Thank you on behalf of me and my board members that are here today, and these fine people up on the stage to shake your hands. Congratulations.
You're a little taller than me. Welcome again to our school board members, Superintendent Dr. Prince, faculty, parents, guests, and to our class of 2024. Seniors, this is the day you have been eagerly awaiting. But behind you and surrounding you are the people who have also dreamt of this moment, planned for this moment, worked alongside you, and maybe even worried and prayed for you. And here it is. Don't forget to thank the people in your life that helped you get here today. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It's a moment to reflect on your achievements and the challenges you've overcome to get here. You've had to believe in yourself every day and dig deep to choose to do the hard work. From kindergarten through your academic journey, you've been exposed to many stories, both fictional and non-fictional, teaching you about life. In one book by A.L. Milne, I'm a former librarian, I have to admit it, Winnie the Pooh, there is a timeless and simple truth. Christopher Robin is preparing to go away, so he tells his childhood friend, Pooh, these words. Just remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. These simple words remind us that our potential is often greater than we perceive for ourselves, that courage lies within us even when fear threatens to hold us back, and that our inner strength can carry us through the most daunting challenges. Class of 2024, many of you have already overcome challenges to be here today. You persevered. So let's celebrate some of those accomplishments. In this class of 2024, 81% of you have earned honors or high honors. Nearly 40% have completed one or more dual enrollment courses through Indian River State College. And 4 seniors, Mariel Goncalves, Brandon Zufrila, Priscilla Robeson, and Brianna Rivera, have already earned their Associates of Arts degree from Indian River State College. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations on this achievement. 75% of you will be attending a college or university after graduation, and 52% have earned industry certifications that will help you meet workforce demands. 3 of our seniors, Olivia Roderick, Sherlana Eliason, and Neji Sanville, have taken the superintendent's A Promise is a Promise pledge to return to St. Lucie County after earning their teaching degrees and are guaranteed teaching jobs in St. Lucie as highly qualified instructors. Would you 3 stand, please? Congratulations. 1 senior has earned the Florida Seal of Biliteracy designation, and 14 have earned industry certification designations. And this graduating class has accumulated over $265,000 in scholarships to support their higher education goals. Class of 2024, as you embark on the next phase of your journey, whether pursuing higher education, entering the workforce, or exploring other paths, I'd like you to take a little variation of Christopher Robin's words. When things get hard, and they will, and challenging, would you remind yourself of these words? I am braver than I seem. I am stronger than I feel. I am smarter than I think. And I can do hard things. Class of 2024, go out and welcome the hard things that you will accomplish and be proud of. Thank you. I would like to ask Mrs. Irene Schmall, our school counselor, to come forward.
Will Priscilla Robeson please come forward to the stage? Everyone, please welcome Mosaic Digital Academy's and St. Lucie Virtual's Class of 2024's valedictorian, Priscilla Robeson. Priscilla is the daughter of Fat and Elizabeth Robeson. Will the parents and family of Priscilla please stand to be recognized? Priscilla is graduating with a weighted GPA of a 5.4. Not only is she graduating today from high school, but she also graduated earlier this month from Indian River State College with an Associates of Arts degree. Priscilla has been with Mosaic since the 8th grade, with her favorite subject being marine science. What Priscilla enjoyed most about Mosaic was that it allowed for her to move at her own pace and break assignments up if she felt that she needed the extra time. In addition, it gave her the opportunity to do more things outside of school. Not only did she volunteer to help with Bible Education Weekly, but she was also able to help with local construction and maintenance projects through her congregation. Priscilla plans to continue her education at IRSC and has been accepted into the Physical Therapy Assistant Program. Priscilla, in recognition of your achievements, Mosaic and St. Lucie Virtual would like to present to you this plaque. If I can get it. Of Certificate of Achievement. The certificate is proudly presented to Priscilla for representing Mosaic Digital Academy as valedictorian of Class of 2024. Again, it is my honor to introduce to you the Class of 2024's valedictorian, Priscilla.
Welcome again to our school board members, Superintendent Dr. Prince, faculty, parents, and guests. In our class of 2024, my name is Priscilla Robeson, and I am honored to be the representative of this graduating class. It's been a long 13 years, but we've finally done it. All that hard work, sitting in front of the computer, completing hours of homework, projects, and tests has finally paid off. To all my fellow seniors here today, congratulations, you've done it. I want to take this time to thank a few people in my life who helped me get here. First, I want to thank my parents, who always encouraged me to do my best, but never made me feel pressured to do my best. I want to thank my sister, who was always there to help me. I'd like to thank all my friends, some of whom are here today. So many of you helped me to slow down and take breaks from school because rest is just as important as work. I'd also like to thank our teachers. They were always enthusiastic about teaching and made it easy to learn and to complete assignments. They always made sure that we knew that they were there to help us, like Mr. Cole, Mrs. Larange, and Mrs. Carter, to name a few. I'd also like to thank our school counselor, Mrs. Schmall, for guiding us in which classes to take and helping us to stay on track towards graduation. Then I'd like to thank Principal Zimba for helping foster an environment for us to thrive. And most importantly of all, I'd like to thank my God, Jehovah, because without him, none of this would have been possible. He listened. He listened, he helped me, and he guided me. And to him, I owe everything. And to my fellow seniors here today, make sure you thank all the important people in your life. So, what now? Being anxious about the future is completely normal. We're faced with these major decisions and don't know where to start. But that's all right. Over these past 4 years, I've learned that it's okay to not have all the answers. Many adults still feel unsure at times. So, don't feel pressure to have everything figured out. Taking a step back and giving yourself time to think is perfectly fine. Let's simplify things and start with a small goal. We've actually been setting them without realizing it, like aiming to complete a few assignments or seeking out help when needed. These small steps are accomplishments achieved through hard work. Start with short-term goals, then create a plan. Like someone once told me, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Do you wish to achieve something, or do you make it happen? Set the plan: how, when, where, and why. That's how you'll reach your goals. But even with this advice, reaching our goals isn't a linear path. Do expect there to be more failures than there are successes, but learn from those failures. And whatever it is that you choose to do in the future, take pride in it. Find enjoyment in your hard work. If you ever feel like you can't do it, remember Nelson Mandela's words: "It always seems impossible until it's done." Just like when we were kindergartners, looking up at older students thinking we would never be like them. But here we are, celebrating our achievements. Thank you. And again, congratulations, class of 2024.
Great advice. Thank you. Distinguished members of the board and Superintendent Dr. Prince, as principal of Mosaic Digital Academy and St. Lucie Virtual, I present to you the Mosaic Digital Academy and St. Lucie Virtual graduating class of 2024. I certify they have met the graduation requirements of the School Board of St. Lucie County and the state of Florida.
Thank you, Ms. Zimba. As Superintendent of St. Lucie County Public Schools, I accept the 2024 class of Mosaic Digital Academy and St. Lucie Virtual. You may call the roll.
Will the first row of graduates please approach the stage?
For Mosaic Digital Academy, Priscilla Robeson. I graduated because I was supported by my friends, family, and my God Jehovah. I plan to enter the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at IRSC this upcoming fall. Corbin Braverman. I graduated because of all the supportive teachers and my family members in my life who encouraged me to chase my dreams. I plan to continue my education at IRSC to become a civil engineer. Alexia Chin. I graduated because of the unwavering support my family has given me through my educational journey. Sherlana Eliason. I graduated because of the support of my teachers, my family, and my bed. Taylor Ellingsworth. I graduated because of my endlessly supportive family. I plan to study the arts at IRSC. Jonathan Estelome. I graduated because of the loving support from my family and friends in my life. Mariel Goncalves. I graduated because I have an amazing support system. I plan on pursuing a career in cybersecurity. Brooke Hundley. I graduated because I had the support of my family and friends. I plan to attend IRSC to become a nail technician and plan to attend a UX/UI design course. Ethan Infante. I graduated because of my incredible teachers, friends, and family who have supported me throughout my life. I plan on majoring in psychology and later becoming a pediatric neuropsychologist to provide mental health care for adolescents in our community. Adriana Jackson. I graduated because I had an amazing family there to support me and help me follow my dreams. Peyton Knight. I graduated because I had my family always pushing me to do better and succeed. I plan to go to IRSC and become a pediatric nurse. Asha Manning. I graduated because I had the support of my loved ones to get me through the hard times. Matthew Peter. I graduated because I had the support from my family and friends throughout my academic career. I plan on pursuing a career in sports management. Zoe Phillips. I graduated because I had so much support from my family and friends. Though there were many times I disliked school and wanted to give up, I always went to school with a smile and went home with good grades. I'm happy I pushed myself and didn't give up on my education, and I'm standing here today. I plan to get my esthetician's license as well as a business degree in hopes to have my own business in the future. Brianna Rivera. I graduated because of my family and friends. Their total support has helped me to graduate. Thank you to everyone who's been there for me. I plan to attend Indian River State College to become a registered nurse. Bailey Robbins. I've had an incredibly supportive family to push me to where I am today. I plan to attend the University of Georgia and be on their equestrian team. Olivia Roderick. I graduated because I am surrounded by positive, loving, and inspiring people, and to make my mother proud. I am attending IRSC and plan on enjoying every moment of my life to come. Awesome. Neji Sanville. I graduated because of the support and loving family that provided me to get here on my journey. I want to thank God for always encouraging me and never giving up on me. I give thanks to both of my parents. I plan to attend Indian River State College to become a registered nurse. Tatiana Scott. I graduated because I had an amazing support from family and friends. I plan on becoming an anesthesiologist. Amaya Walker. I graduated because of the help of my grandfather, grandmother, mother, auntie, and the help of some amazing teachers throughout these years. I would also like to give thanks to Elohim for getting me through my school career and what he's done for me and where I am today. I plan on going to Nova Southeastern University to become an anesthesiologist assistant. Nalani Warren. I graduated because of the unwavering love and support from my family, which played an integral role in my successful journey through high school. From offering wise counsel on important decisions to providing a nurturing environment for my growth, my family has been a crucial part of my educational process and success. I am truly grateful for their continuous belief in me and their dedication toward my academic pursuits. Janiyah Williams. I graduated because of my strong belief in God. During the many times where I looked for a reason to complete an assignment or go out for things outside of my comfort zone, like student council, and go after my dreams, I remember that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and I'll continue to keep that in mind as I go to higher levels in life and in my career as a pediatric travel nurse. To my family and friends, thank you for believing in me and reminding me of who and whose I am. Brandon Zarula. I graduated because I had an amazing support from my family, friends, and staff at Mosaic Digital Academy. I plan to attend Weber International University to study computer information systems and play indoor beach and volleyball. Brandon Zafrula. Amelia Zumwalt. I graduated because I was pushed to reach my goals every day by my family and teachers. Without their support, I wouldn't be as prepared for this moment in my life. While my career path is undecided, I am confident in where I will be. And to those that I love, thank you for sticking around. And now for St. Lucie Virtual. Zachary Birch Farragut. I graduated because I had the support from my amazing family and friends. I plan on pursuing a career in information technology. Kaylee Brinker. I graduated because of the support of my family. I plan to ascend IRSC to go into forensic science. Aiden Green. I graduated because of the support of my friends, family, and I wanted to do something good for my future. Aaliyah Yurachek. I graduated because of the full support from my family. My career plan is to attend Fortis Institute for a career in medical assisting and X-ray technician. Colin McBride. Colin is currently overseas, but he's watching the ceremony from afar. Thank you so much.
Dr. Prince, will you please join me once again at the podium? Will all the graduates please rise? Superintendent Prince, I present the class of 2024 graduates of St. Lucie Public Schools. They await your confirmation.
Ms. Emba, by authority vested in me as the superintendent of St. Lucie County Public Schools and as the board as my witness, I now confirm you as graduates. You may turn your tassels.
As we begin our recessional, I ask the audience to remain seated until the last graduate exits the auditorium. Parents and family, you may meet your graduate in the lobby after their photo with the photographer, which will be back here on the stage.